Welcome, gorgeous souls, and into this video I'm going to share with you one, for me, it's honestly one of the best things I've ever heard of. And it's about, well, in one sense, it is about raising our vibrations. As in actors, they can act because they have all this range of emotions. Every single one of us have those. But it's where you focus on the most. It's what you're going to feel the most. It's going to shape your life, everything around you. And there is a thing that I used to do, which is where you sit down and you write in this notebook 30, let's say, things that you're grateful for, whether it's because of the ice cream. Some people love ice cream, whether it's because of the nice weather, the people that you love, waves, butterflies, you name it. So the air that you breathe, foods that you eat, water, pillows, blankets, TV, it doesn't matter. Anything that it's going to make you feel better, even that it's going to make you laugh, shoes, clothes, makeup, it's all part of. So, yeah, and thing is, I've gotten so used to saying thank you throughout the whole day that I didn't need that anymore. I get up, I say thank you. I look at my child, I think I say thank you at least 100 times a day. Oh my God, thank you that I have such a gorgeous child. Thank you that you gave me the privilege to be your mum. And, it's just, it doesn't make sense anymore to sit down and write these things I'm grateful for today, that I was drinking water, because when I drink water, oh, thank you for the water. And so I stopped doing that. It had its own purpose once, but and even in the beginning I was struggling. I think I could reach like 15 things, and I'm like, now what? You think, even they think you say thank you because this big stuff, and you realize, I'm like, oh my God, I just love butterflies. I'm just gonna say thank you for the butterflies. Look how gorgeous they are. So eventually you can just write like 100 things and just keep on going. And for me now it's easy. If anyone is struggling, if they don't know, you can test yourself. You can take a notebook, test yourself. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna do 30 of these today. Let's see if I can reach 30. How fast am I gonna reach them, and so on and so forth. So now I stopped doing that, and I heard about this miracle journals. Basically, you write each day message for your loved one, whether it's going to be your children, your partner, your parents, grandparents, friends, doesn't matter. And I just love it. I love, you know what, I love notebooks, and this one includes notebooks. If I can just go to office supplies, I would just buy the whole store. So for me, this is brilliant. And I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. So for me, this changed my relationship with my partner as well. This changed, I think, even the way I look at my child, but it is more for her as well when she grows up. I started doing hers while I was pregnant, while I didn't know what gender is she gonna be. So I would write, oh my God, I felt the kicks today for the first time, or I can't wait to see you, or stuff like that. You can write about the future. You can write about, I appreciate you, I admire you for, I'm grateful that. With your partners, you can do, remember when we started dating, or just whatever comes across your head. You can for people who are far away, for instance, let's say they want to start doing these journals with their kids, but they travel a lot. I think it helps as well, because you can write, take the notebook with you, you can write it, and whoever it is with your kids, you can just take a picture of it and send them, or you can send an SMS, it doesn't matter. If the kids are a bit older, you can write them and put them underneath their pillow, so when they wake up, they're like, oh my God, what did she or he write today? And I don't know, for me, I just love doing it. What I do, I meditate. After meditation, I write them for my little girl and for my partner. For my little girl, I also write what she did that day. If she, rolled over the first time, I'm like, you rolled over today on your own. Congratulations. With kids, every single day there's some milestone. You laughed today for 2 hours. And you went straight to bed and fell asleep. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So this is my partner's notebook. So it has this, which is really brilliant, because when you finish it keeps everything together. And this one is a bit, just a regular notebook. I didn't want to put dates on it because sometimes I put 2-3 pages, maybe sometimes just one, it depends. So I didn't do a diary. I just took a regular notebook, but a better one. And what you do is you put stickers. Now, you don't have to put them as much as I do. I really you can put like a gazillion of them. For me, I love the stickers. Now, I'm going to show you some of the stickers that I have. I put everything here to show you this today. So, I just love them. Oh my god, you can buy them, I think, almost anywhere. You have in Central Europe, you have Jumbo. I think it's in Greece, in Serbia, in people who know Jumbo, you have stickers in Jumbo. You have stickers in Aldi's, in Asda. You have them anywhere. It depends on where you live, but I think you have them in almost every bigger store. So afterwards, when I found out, obviously, that she's a girl, I started using the girly ones, more girly ones. I have them loads, but the thing is, I'm going to use all of them. If someone doesn't need any stickers, you can send them to me. I'm going to use them. Now, in the beginning, this is all... This was for my partner. Now, as you can see, these are almost all empty. I'm using these small ones for the corners and stuff like that. In the beginning, when I didn't know what gender she was, I still use them today just because I love them, animals. So, I mean, I would say who doesn't like animals, but I know there are some of you who doesn't, but we love animals. So, I did fish book and I did farm animal sticker book. So, in it, you have, obviously, the animals. Some of them are missing because I'm still using animals. And, for me, it's just brilliant. You get to play with it. You get to, these are... Somehow I use fishes more than anything else, I think. So, this is the stuff that, for me, when my daughter grows up, I don't know, when she turns 18, when she can start reading and I start doing it underneath the pillow, but when she grows old and she can read all of this, I don't know, I can only imagine what I would feel like to have every single day, a message from my parents, from, it doesn't matter. It's just, for me, it's brilliant. So one of the things you have to pay attention, at least I wish I knew this before, obviously not now. This is the first one that I bought. I told you, while I was pregnant, I didn't know which gender she was. So it comes with a box. Inside you have a diary. Now, obviously, try to do as neutral as possible. These I added afterwards. To cars because her father loves cars. It says Paris. It says, I don't know. It has all these little... So it's basically, for me, neutral. Now, one of the... Like I said, you need to pay attention on. Buy something that's maybe a little bit more... I can't say more quality, but... This is what happens with her first one. So almost all pages fell out. Thank God there's a box, because if you don't put this in and God forbid you put it somewhere, wind blows and they're gone. So these are obviously this is the full one, the first one. This is the first one. Now afterwards I did try buying some, you know, better ones. The price actually doesn't really, this wasn't really cheap. It wasn't even expensive, but price doesn't have to necessarily mean it's going to be good. Anyway, the current one that I have now, obviously because I know she's a girl, it's like this, in a box as well. And you open it, and there's this, I just love this diary, honestly. And inside, you do that. Now, I love this because it has all range of colors, from pink, I don't know if you can say it, green, blue, pink again and stuff. I love this. I honestly love this. And I started with your vibrations. Listen, you're writing to the person that you love. You talk about all these wonderful things, and how can you not raise your vibration up? I mean, it's just, for me, phenomenal. Now, there are some of you who maybe don't have good relationships with your kids, with whoever. This can change that too. Don't just think that if you send them a picture of it for the first time and you don't have a good relationship, that they're gonna answer you back just, you know, over the night or something. I didn't have those experiences, but I've heard from, you know, certain people that have been doing this, that they had challenges with it. They, you know, for instance, their daughter is grown up and they send her, oh my God, I love you and I admire you because of that, I respect you, and I remember when you were a little girl and I so wish, you know, all the best for you as a parent, as you name it. And they're like, they're not replying back. Well, if you didn't do this, don't expect them to reply back right away, even after a month or two. But it all depends on whether you want to do it. Don't do it to win someone over. If you really want to fix this relationship, if you really want to send out love, if you really, you know, just want to do that for them, even if they never reply back, that's how you do it. When you want to give love, that's the proper way of doing it. And for me, honestly, this has changed my life. I just can't really describe you, honestly, one of the best things I've ever heard of. Now, it's up to you whether you're going to apply this or not. You can even do it for yourself. If you don't want to show it to anyone, just to try and see whether it's going to help you or not. I do, for my partner, I write it in the evening, and again after meditation. And then I leave him in the morning because he wakes up before me. Even if he doesn't, usually my daughter wakes me up and I don't have time to write it. When she goes to bed, that's when I write it. And I leave him before he goes to work. And I think it makes his day, even if it's for 10 seconds. That, you know, because so many times I would see him reading it, and he would just brings a smile on his face. And what else do you want? What more do you want? So these are my experiences with it. Obviously, I wanted to share this because it really means a lot to me. It really helped me a lot in my relationships. You know, even when you look at your child, it's just different. It's different. And when you go to bed after you're writing all these things, I'm like, oh, just fall asleep differently. And it changes your whole day, changes your whole life. I've been doing it, like I said, since beginning of June last year. So if you want to do something like that, honestly, you can't go wrong with it. Just try and buy, maybe, like I said, like I said, a journal that is not gonna fall apart. Still can't believe that happened. And that's it for today's video. If you have anything that you want to ask me about, if I left anything out from this, just please write me. You have my email, you have comments down below, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye.